Okay everyone, this is the bonus video for the key fob that comes also that you could make with your cut and sew bandana print. So it's pretty simple. This is the piece that you're gonna end up with. It's gonna look like this, but the pieces that you'll need is you'll need the long piece that is just like that. Let me scoot this over a little bit so you can see it better. You'll need that, as well as the hardware. And the hardware is pretty simple. It looks just like this. So, all right, so let me go ahead and get this started. This is a really cute and simple and quick project. So you're just gonna go ahead and fold it over edge to edge lengthwise and give it a good press, okay? You press it down the center just like that. Give it a good press. And then once you have that, you're going to go ahead and open it up. And then you're going to fold this edge to the center, not quite right on the line, but just give yourself a little tiny bit of room there, just so you can fold it right there, because this is gonna get folded over again. So go ahead and press that, and then repeat it on the other side, and right there up to about the crease. Okay, oops, that doesn't look right. There we go. Get that right there, and to right there. Okay, so, and then you just press it, okay? So once you get that, then you're gonna take these two pieces and you're gonna fold them together so that the edges line up just like that, okay? All the way down, edge to edge. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to press it one more time. And then we are going to take this. So you've already done all the ironing, that's all it takes. Now let's go ahead and take it over to the sewing machine and get this thing sewn. All right, so we've got our piece here. We are going to put a seam across here. Down this, we're gonna turn it and then run another one here. So for this, what I do is I usually use my foot to give me the guide, and I just run it right here along the side. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and move my stitch. I'm gonna move my, and you don't have to do this, this is just what I do, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move my needle all the way to the far right on this, and then I'm going to give it about a 3.5 size on the stitch. All right, so you just go ahead and set it down. I use, like I said, I put my presser foot right here on the edge. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little start. I'm doing a little back stitch on it, and then you're just going to very carefully just run it straight down the side, right down the edge of the two. You're basically sewing them together. And then when you get to the end, a nice pivot, same. I try to line it up. I use that edge. That's why I moved my needle over to there, and I went a little too far, but that is okay because that's gonna be underneath that hardware, so don't stress out about that. Okay, so now we're just gonna run it down this other side and all the way down to the edge. This is really a really super simple and quick project, okay? A little bit of back stitch there and back and forth across the top. Okay, all right. Now I'm not gonna get too worried about doing too much here because we're gonna now fold this in half. Oops, get rid of that little string. And then we're just going to fold this in half. You can choose whichever side works best, but this is where I'm gonna go this way with it. And you just line those edges up, just fold it in half and line those edges up like that. Go ahead and put it back in your sewing machine. I'm still using that edge there, and I'm just going to give it a nice good, and I know this is a little probably overkill, but I know for a fact that this thing is not gonna come apart on me, okay? All right, so there you have it. There's the key fob. Now let's go and put the, let's go ahead and get that, just trim these things up, and let's go ahead and put the hardware on, and we're gonna be done. So we have our finished sewn key fob. We need the hardware. This is going to get clamped onto here, and then of course the key ring itself. So now I use this tool right here. This is what you do with these, right? You need something good and sturdy to clamp this thing down. So what I do is I go ahead and hold it there just like this, right? And then sometimes if this is real thin or weak, or thin fabric, I will go ahead and I will just push this down ever so much. Oh, here we go. I've got it here and I squeezed it just a tiny bit, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right in there and get it lined up so it's nice and straight on the key fob. And then you just squeeze. And as you can see, it's already on there. So now that's not all the way down. I just gave it a nice squeeze so I can make sure that I've got it centered just right, because those little things right there dig into the fabric. So, okay, so let me go ahead and smash this good, okay? Give it a good smash, and sometimes I go a little extra right there, but there you go. There you have it. That is a key fob right there. A little mini key fob for you. And you can, I mean, this is good for the kids, or just put it on your keychain. These are really super cute. So there you go. It's all done. There's your bonus key fob.